Tuna are the athletes of the ocean, truly magnificent creatures perfectly adapted to their environment. They represent power, agility, and an unwavering spirit of exploration. Built for speed, endurance, their streamlined bodies slicing through the water with incredible efficiency. Every muscle fiber is designed for peak performance and epic journeys. These journeys take them across vast expanses, connecting ecosystems and defying boundaries. Unlike most fish, tuna are warm-blooded, a remarkable adaptation that allows them to thrive in a wide range of water temperatures, which powers their relentless migrations, pushing them to cover thousands of miles in search of food and suitable breeding grounds. Across entire oceans, they navigate using a complex combination of senses, responding to subtle changes in the water's chemistry and magnetic fields. They never stop swimming, a constant motion that keeps them alive and allows them to efficiently extract oxygen from the water, fueling their high metabolism, which demands a constant supply of energy to sustain their incredible activity levels, and fierce appetite for smaller fish like mackerel and squid. These smaller creatures become vital links in the oceanic food web, sustaining the tuna's energy needs. Tuna travel in massive schools, offering protection from predators and increasing their hunting efficiency. Working together to hunt and evade predators, their coordinated movements are a testament to the power of collective behavior in the marine world. Their lives are a constant migration, a perpetual journey driven by instinct and the search for sustenance, following currents and seasons, adapting to the ever-changing conditions of the ocean environment, from spawning to feeding grounds thousands of miles apart. These epic migrations are a fundamental part of their life cycle. Bluefin, yellowfin, and skipjack, each species uniquely adapted to different regions and ecological niches. Each have their own roots, shaped by generations of experience and an intimate understanding of the ocean's rhythms, making tuna a truly global species. Their presence connects distant ecosystems and highlights the interconnectedness of our planet. Fishermen must master the rhythms of the ocean, understanding its subtle cues and respecting its immense power. Currents, temperatures, the invisible forces that shape the distribution of marine life, and hidden underwater features, the secret landscapes that provide refuge and sustenance for countless species. To find these elusive fish, it's a constant challenge requiring skill, patience, and a deep understanding of the ocean's complexities. The hunt for tuna is a blend of adventure, a test of human resilience against the backdrop of the vast and unpredictable ocean, technology, and deep respect for the delicate balance of the marine ecosystem. For a wild, powerful animal, these magnificent creatures deserve our admiration and our commitment to their conservation. Understanding their journey is the first step towards ensuring their survival and the health of our oceans. In bringing tuna from the sea to our tables, it's a journey that connects us to the natural world and reminds us of our responsibility to protect it. The story begins with the tuna's endless quest, a journey that embodies the spirit of exploration and the interconnectedness of life on Earth, across the world's oceans. It's a story of survival, adaptation, and the enduring power of nature. The hunt for tuna starts in bustling ports, the epicenters of the global fishing industry. These harbors are alive with activity, a constant flow of vessels coming and going, each with its own story and purpose. It's here where massive ships are meticulously readied for weeks, sometimes even months, at sea. Every detail is crucial, every system checked and double-checked. These vessels are essentially floating factories, complex machines designed for one purpose: to locate and harvest tuna on a massive scale. They are loaded with tons of fuel to power their long journeys, vast quantities of food to sustain the crew, and a dizzying array of specialized gear, from advanced sonar systems to massive nets. With everything in place, the ships finally cast off their lines, engines rumbling, and begin heading out toward the open sea. The captain, a seasoned veteran of the seas, charts a course, carefully plotting the route to the most promising fishing grounds. These are often distant fishing grounds, legendary locations whispered about among fishermen, promising rich rewards for those who dare to venture there. These grounds can be sometimes thousands of miles from shore, requiring days or even weeks of travel across the vast, unforgiving ocean. The journey is long and arduous, a test of endurance for both the ship and its crew. Throughout the voyage, the crew is constantly at work, preparing nets and other equipment, ensuring everything is in perfect working order for when they reach the fishing grounds. And ever-vigilant lookouts are always scanning the horizon, their eyes peeled for any telltale signs that might indicate the presence of tuna. Flocks of diving seabirds, plunging into the water in a feeding frenzy, or playful dolphins leaping through the waves often signal a school of tuna lurking below the surface, a promising sign that the hunt is about to begin. Life aboard is undeniably tough. Long shifts that stretch into the night, rough seas that can toss the ship around like a toy, and a crew united by a single goal: to bring home a bountiful catch. Each member of the crew, from the experienced captain to the hardworking engineer to the dedicated deckhand, plays a vital role in the complex and demanding hunt for tuna. The search for tuna is a delicate mix of patience, honed over years of experience, time-honored traditions passed down through generations, and seamless teamwork. Every decision, no matter how small it may seem, from precisely where to fish based on weather patterns and ocean currents, to the crucial moment of when to cast the net, can ultimately mean the difference between a successful and profitable voyage or a disappointing and costly failure. The tuna boat is more than just a vessel. It's a self-contained world of its own, a microcosm of society at sea. It's a world driven by the relentless pursuit of the ocean's silver treasure, the promise of a valuable catch that can sustain livelihoods and fuel dreams. The adventure is as much about the camaraderie and shared experiences of the people on board as it is about the elusive and magnificent fish they seek. The hunt is officially on, the engines are roaring, and the crew is ready. Far from the sight of land, with only the endless horizon as a guide, the tuna boat ventures deeper and deeper into the heart of the vast, mysterious open ocean where the real adventure begins. Today's tuna hunt is powered by technology as much as tradition. Sonar sends sound waves deep into the water, revealing hidden schools invisible from the surface. Satellite data pinpoints ocean temperatures and plankton blooms, clues to where tuna might gather. Helicopters launch from the ship, scanning miles of ocean for the dark shapes of moving schools. The pilot relays locations to the captain, guiding the vessel with precision. This high-tech teamwork turns the hunt into a science, not just a gamble. Modern fleets can find and catch tuna in quantities unimaginable in the past. But this efficiency raises tough questions about sustainability and the future of the species. Technology has changed the game, but the ocean's balance hangs in the outcome. The search for tuna is now a race between innovation and responsibility. Once a school is found, the real work begins. The crew springs into action, their years of experience guiding their every move. The action begins with the purse seine, a critical piece of equipment in this operation. This isn't just any net. It's a carefully designed tool, ready to be deployed at a moment's notice. It's a net so massive it circles the entire school, creating an enclosure in the open ocean. From above, the scale of the operation is truly breathtaking. Floats keep the top on the surface, ensuring the net remains visible and buoyant. These floats are strategically placed to maintain the integrity of the circle. Weights pull the bottom deep, forming a wall of mesh that prevents the tuna from escaping downwards. This creates a complete barrier, effectively corralling the school. A skiff races around the school, unfurling the net in a perfect circle, a crucial step in the process. The speed and precision of the skiff are essential to a successful encirclement. The crew pulls a drawstring cable, initiating the next phase of the operation. This action closes the bottom, trapping the fish in a giant underwater basket. The tuna are now contained, their movements restricted within the confines of the net. Purse seining can catch hundreds of tons in a single haul, a testament to its efficiency and scale. The sheer volume of fish is often staggering. This massive catch is then used for fueling the world's demand for canned tuna, a staple in many diets around the globe. The journey from ocean to can is a complex and intricate process, but the net's size means it sometimes catches more than just tuna, a challenge that needs constant attention. This includes bycatch like sharks and turtles, highlighting the unintended consequences of this fishing method. Crews and conservationists work together to improve nets and techniques, seeking ways to minimize the impact on non-target species. Their efforts are aimed at reducing this impact, striving for a more sustainable approach to fishing. The method is undeniably efficient, providing a significant source of food for a growing global population. But it comes with responsibility for the ocean's health, a responsibility that cannot be ignored. Every catch is a balance between feeding the world and protecting marine life, a delicate equilibrium that requires careful management. The purse seine is both a marvel of engineering and a challenge for sustainable fishing, demanding continuous innovation and responsible practices. It represents both the potential and the pitfalls of large-scale fishing operations. With the net closed, the crew springs into action, hauling in tons of thrashing tuna. Powerful machines like the power block help lift the heavy net, but it's the crew's skill that keeps everything running smoothly. As the net tightens, the fish are crowded near the ship, and the team must work fast to avoid tangles or tears. Crew members watch for bycatch, releasing sharks or turtles when possible, a vital step in responsible fishing. The process is intense, demanding teamwork and constant vigilance. The deck becomes a blur of motion, every person focused on their role. Hours of effort bring the catch closer, the silver bodies flashing in the sun. The final moments are a mix of exhaustion and triumph. The hardest part is over, thanks to the crew's experience and coordination. The harvest is ready for the next stage. Now comes the dramatic transfer from sea to ship. A giant brailer, like a massive basket, scoops up tons of tuna at a time, lifted by a powerful crane. The fish cascade onto the deck, a river of silver and blue. The crew works quickly, guiding the catch into holding areas and keeping the process safe and efficient. The deck is slippery and chaotic, but every move is practiced and precise. Once the net is empty, it's carefully stacked and prepped for the next catch. The sheer volume is staggering, a testament to the purse sein's power. Only when the deck is cleared can the crew rest, if only briefly. The cycle repeats. Find, catch, haul, and prepare. The sea of silver is the reward for relentless teamwork. The race to preserve freshness begins the moment tuna hit the deck. Modern ships are floating freezers, plunging the catch into super-chilled brine or ultra-cold freezers within minutes. Brine tanks freeze the fish solid in hours, locking in texture and flavor. Premium tuna for sushi markets are frozen at even lower temperatures, preserving quality for months. Engineers maintain the powerful refrigeration systems, ensuring every fish stays perfectly frozen. The crew monitors temperatures constantly, knowing the value depends on perfect preservation. This technology allows tuna to travel from remote oceans to tables worldwide. Every step is about speed and precision. Freshness is everything. The ship is both harvester and guardian of the catch. Only the best preserved tuna make it to market. After freezing, the crew sorts and grades the tuna by species and size. Skipjack goes for canning, while larger yellowfin and bluefin fetch higher prices as steaks or sushi. Conveyor belts speed the process, with each fish identified and directed to the right hold. Frozen tuna are stacked tightly in sub-zero storage, maximizing space for the weeks-long voyage. Detailed logs track every catch, where, when, species, and size, vital for business and sustainability. This data helps scientists manage fish stocks and set quotas, ensuring future harvests. The ship keeps fishing until every hold is full, sometimes over 1,000 tons. Careful record-keeping makes every fish traceable from sea to sail. The process is efficient, but also crucial for responsible fisheries management. The story of each tuna is documented from ocean to market. With holds full, the ship heads home, its precious cargo frozen solid. At port, cranes unload the tuna into vast cold storage warehouses. The catch is weighed, inspected, and matched to ship logs for quality and safety. Most skipjack and yellowfin go to canneries, thawed, cooked, and sealed for global shelves. Premium tuna are sold to distributors, destined for sushi bars and fine restaurants. The journey from wild ocean to dinner plate is long and complex, involving skill, technology, and global logistics. Each step connects us to the sea and the people who harvest its bounty. The process is repeated worldwide, feeding millions and supporting communities. But it's also a reminder, our choices shape the future of the ocean. Sustainable fishing ensures tuna will keep traveling the seas for generations to come.